Hello, welcome to Our House Saloon. This is Andrew, and we are going to watch Manchester United at Everton today. Quickly pull up the lineup here. So looks like today Lampard is going with experience. Youth did not pay off at Burnley earlier in the week. They are deep in it. He knows he's in it. So he's turning to his most experienced lineup, especially at the back. We'll see how that turns out. I do like their front three: Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, and Anthony Gordon. Gordon's been getting better as the year goes on. Dominic Calvert-Lewin needs to start scoring goals. Richarlison, man of the match earlier this week. Honestly, there are some chances he should have put away. That game could have gone differently. It didn't, and unfortunately for Everton, they find themselves fighting relegation, 1 point ahead of Burnley. So for United, Ronaldo is back from illness. It's good to see. No Pogba. Otherwise, pretty much standard lineup. Looks like they switched out their back four a little bit for this game. But overall, they're fielding a strong lineup here, and Goodison Park needs to be rocking for Everton to pick up a result, and they really, really need a result. Otherwise, questions will continue to be asked of Lampard, which is unfortunate for him. So we've got 13 minutes to kick off. You take a look at the other games coming up this weekend. So the other games later today, specifically the impact Newcastle and a little bit of ways, or the Watford Leeds match. Leeds most likely safe. However, if Watford come up with a surprise result, especially a win, that would be interesting for Leeds, to say the least. Everton could have some company. Other than that, not too many exciting games today. Obviously, the big game of this match week is tomorrow with Manchester City, Liverpool. I think that's going to be a great game. I do think City is going to end up winning it. I do think it's going to be decently more comfortable than people think. I predicted a 3-1 scoreline. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it's much more competitive. Maybe Liverpool can pull it out. We'll see. But that is bound to be a great game tomorrow. So we're 10 minutes to kick off. Everyone is warming up. I have Harry Maguire on my screen. So once the game does get started, I'll have the time behind me where I'm at in the game. I don't mind if people spoil the game. Doesn't matter to me. I'm obviously rooting for Manchester United in this game. So if they score, great. Everton score, we'll see. I'm not really too concerned anymore about Newcastle's survival chances. I think we'll be safe no matter what. I'm now just more interested in the fight for relegation. So any results that make it more interesting at the top or the bottom, for me as a fan, is more exciting. And if we do get some Newcastle folks in here, we could talk about last night's match as well. I'm not opposed to that. But, everyone's still celebrating from last night. That was a heck of a performance when they needed to put one in. It didn't look like it was going to happen. And, Joe Linton played a great pass to Wood. Saw totally misplays it. I don't understand why he's even arguing. Complete penalty all day. I don't even know why it was checked. The first one, offsides, maybe a little bit, but second one was a no doubter. I was surprised that Chris Wood stepped up and took the penalty. I was personally expecting Shar to take the penalty, but I was happy that for Wood. He's gotten a lot of stick from a lot of people, including myself. But like I said last night, anyone that is, was watching on John's stream, that could be, he could be worth his 25 million right there. That could be the goal that, keeps us up. And if so, that's 25 million well spent. So hats off to him. Do I think he'll be here next season? Possible. It's hard to say. I probably have an unfavorable opinion, but I would personally let Wilson go in the summer, only due to an injury standpoint. For the bulk of the last 2 seasons, he's been injured. Yes, he scores goals. Yes, he's fantastic. But I'm not a fan of carrying injured players because your squad, Newcastle squad right now is thin, and injuries do not help the squad at all. So I'd probably, I almost might keep Wood over Wilson just as a backup. Again, that's not to say Wilson's not a great player. Definitely not saying that. I'm only saying the fact, his age, his injury history. We need someone reliable. Obviously, we're going to go out and buy a center forward, one, maybe two. Kind of depends the direction they go. If they, do buy two, then, possibly, both are gone. Although, you need that. I always like to have that third guy. Could Wilson be the third guy? Would he even want to be the third guy? I don't think so. I think Wilson has something to prove, whereas I think Wood potentially would, be okay being a backup. So we'll see how it plays out. It'll be interesting summer transfer window for Newcastle during halftime. I do have some potential transfer targets depending on how the game is going. I've not really allowed myself to get too deep into the transfer talk just because I want to make sure safety is secured first. However, after last night's results, unless something drastic happens today, we expect Burnley to beat Norwich. Obviously, if Norwich beats Burnley, that, almost makes it not in doubt. If, Manchester United, beat Everton, that is expected. So, it really doesn't change anything. If Everton beats Manchester United, that kind of puts Leeds under potential pressure, especially if Burnley wins. So, I mean, it could be interesting. Could be an interesting end to the season. Hopefully we don't, we just go out and do our business. a tie next week versus Leicester. That will probably see us safe. Obviously beating Norwich, that will most certainly see us safe. So, personally, I'm starting to look into the transfers and potential transfer market. There are certain players that, I feel we could target. So we'll see how that goes. So we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here at Goodison Park in Everton, Liverpool. Teams are in the tunnel about to come out. I have Pickford on my screen. So as we discussed earlier, they're going through the lineups. I'm watching in America on the USA Network. As we discussed earlier, they are playing a more experienced team. I believe the average age of this team is closer to 28, where they're playing a younger 24 team versus Burnley. Giving up 3 to Burnley is never a good thing. It's kind of a warning sign in of itself. I thought it was, brave, playing the younger people. So it was a risk, didn't pay off. Again, almost paid off. I think Richarlison, there's some chances if he had again, maybe could have done better. But I mean, the guy was man of the match, so he was by far the best player on the pitch Wednesday night. So Everton's coming out. They've got some flags going out in Goodison Park. From American standpoint, they look more like Honduran or El Salvadorian flags from far away. Definitely not the atmosphere that it was St. James Park when it gets running. Nope. And we just broke to commercial in America prior to kickoff. So if anyone has any questions for me, any comments, anything you want to discuss, feel free to type in chat. I will be happy to chat about anything as we go through this game. Newcastle United are the team that I support in the Premier League. I also support Rennes in the Ligue 1, who also have a somewhat important game today, although they should be beating Rennes today. Although for Newcastle fans, Ekateke is likely going to be the striker today. We'll see. I'll be watching that game later, not as a watch along, but just as a fan, so I can report back. He didn't make the move earlier, so I don't think it's on the cards for him. Obviously, if they can go back for him, that'd be awesome. But I think if he wanted it, I think he would have made it in the winter. Although, granted, our position was not great. So you have to look at that. So, and he's a young kid. So I think personally he made the best decision for himself. Would I come to a team that's relegation threatened and I'm 19 and I have all this promise? No, I probably wouldn't have if I was honest with myself. So I'm not going to slate him, but I think in the summer transfer market we'll be looking, probably for a little more experience. I would personally like to get an older striker and a younger striker. I would like to do that across the pitch because I don't believe next year is the year for Newcastle to compete. Finishing 10th would be great for me. I believe we are looking to the year afterwards to start challenging for Europa League, Europa Conference, whatever they call it. So we will see. So we're about to kick off here. Everyone's about to take the knee. Once we get started, I will start the timer behind me. The timer will show you where I'm at in the game. I have the sound off, so it looks like they're doing in Memorial. I'm not sure if it was a player or a support. Oh, Terry Dercott. Looks like he might have passed away this week. Got a nice shot of Goodison Park on the screen. Not a greatest of venues for a fan for sightlines. Taking the knee, and we're about to get ready. Kick off. Let's go. There we go. So we are underway here in Everton. Right now, just bouncing the ball across the center of the park. Everton is finally come to control possession in the mid park. The gears. Oh, that was not a great pass by Gordon. So far, Everton is controlling possession. Oh. Iwobi lost the ball. Oh, couldn't quite get under control by Ronaldo. Pickford to clear. And Manchester have it at their back line. Passing it around. What? Okay, that was a Harry Maguire special, kicking it out of bounds. So now Everton have it in their Manchester half and throw in. Playing back to the keeper. Looks like they're set up on the right-hand side. Everton still controlling the ball, trying to go to the right-hand side, and looks like they are going to win a throw. So within the first 2 minutes, Everton have come out, controlling the ball. We'll see how this turns out because Manchester can turn on you like a dime with their counterattack. Almost lost possession, and now they reverse it back to Pickford. Trying to play out from the back, a dangerous game here. They're getting pressed good by United, and Pickford clears. It was actually good distribution by Pickford. Unfortunately, nothing comes of it. Calvert-Lewin did do good on the hold-up play. Midfield lost the ball. Everton still controls. Give away. Oh, dispossessed by Everton and back to the keeper. Richarlison tries to hold up, not somewhat successful. Not Manchester United again trying to build up. Wonderful bit of skill on the left-hand side. By Alex Telles. Fortunately, Everton has gotten the ball back. Looks like they're content just holding in midfield. And Everton throwing in the Manchester half. Ooh, that was a poor throw-in. Given right back to Manchester United. It's like you need to kind of settle down, get a game plan going here. First 5 minutes, I'd say it's been mostly Everton. And yeah, the statistics do play that out. It's a 2-1 possession in favor of Everton at the moment. So it's nice to see they are not sitting down. They're going to give it a go. Now the question will be if they can get a goal, can they hold the lead? That is a big question. Neither team has looked particularly threatening, mostly playing back and forth in the middle of the park with Everton more of the possession. Nothing dangerous yet. Let me switch the banner. Well, I guess the last key moments is kickoff. There hasn't really been anything going on since then. It's Manchester United building up from the back. Oh, that was a... Ooh. That was not a great challenge. Looks like just a warning for Keane on Telles. Looked worse in real time than it did in slow motion. But Manchester United do as a free kick in a dangerous area. Who is going to take this for Manchester United? Got 3 people standing over the ball: Telles, Ronaldo, and Fernandes. I won't be surprised if Ronaldo goes for gold here, or goes for goal. Looks like he is fancying it. Oh, nope. It's going to be Fernandes. Chip in. Oh, nice play. Up in the box. Shot. Oh, yeah, what a save. Pickford. Oh, great shot. And of course, Maguire started that play off sides, but that was a great shot. Great save by Pickford. we give him a lot of stick as Newcastle United fans, but that was a great save. Another shot. Oh! Offside. Offside. Let's look at this again. Yep. Oh. Let's see this. See, that was his great save. And then an offside goal. So as much stick as we give Pickford, I think I'm going to give him for a great save here as the latest key moment. So it's going to be hard, but when possible, I'm going to try to call out when Everton is actually playing well. I know it's hard to give Pickford credit as a Newcastle fan, but that was that he did save a definite shot on target. Battling down the Everton's left-hand side. Manchester United is going to get throw. Awkward ball to the face for Wan-Bissaka. That was just weird. Awkward situation. Richarlison went up for the ball, kicked it into Bissaka's face. Nothing really malicious in that. Just a little bit. It's just what football is sometimes. Wan-Bissaka, personally, I've been disappointed since he moved from Crystal Palace. Maybe the Manchester United move was a little too big for him. Feels like he's kind of regressed. We'll see when the new manager comes in. Ten Hag supposedly comes in, what happens. But I do expect a back four shakeup. But you never know. He could rate him, fancy him. I mean, there are certain skills he does. Oh, another great Pickford save at 11:50. Man, he is livid. His back line is not doing him any favors. That was a great header. I think that was Ronaldo's header, but man, I'm just going to keep track of the great Pickford saves because, man, oh, man, that is, Ronaldo right on target. Nope, that was Rashford. That's good. Good for him. He needs to, this is 200th Premier League game. He's really young. I know he's getting a lot of stick from the Man United fans. So great to see him. I like him in a more forward position. I know he doesn't necessarily always play there a lot. I mean, when you have Ronaldo, and you're going to probably play Ronaldo. But I think he has potential. He's actually one, later on I might debate with John, would you bring Rashford in? Personally, I would. He's still young. When you play 200 games and you're only, I believe, 25, you might even be younger than 25. You have talent. And right now, Newcastle, we don't really have talent. So he's 24. Yeah, so under 25. That's what I thought. So I would 100% take him, at Newcastle. Again, might be controversial opinion, but it was good to see. That was a great header. Again, another great Pickford save. So I'm gonna, keep track of these Pickford saves here, because he is definitely not getting hit up. Manchester's in the box, rolling around. Oh, finally cleared. Yeah, we give Pickford a lot of stick, but right now, honestly, he's keeping them in the game. As painful as that might be to say as a Newcastle fan, he's looked good. He's looked good. This is a form he needs, for his country going into the World Cup. There's been, reports he's kind of under pressure. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, necessarily as an American, what to believe out of the British press. But he usually does show up for the English national team. So 15 minutes in, Everton started off bright for the first 5 minutes. The last 10 minutes, Manchester United has been knocking on the door, controlling the game. Wan-Bissaka is good layoff. He's overlapping. Nope. Fernandez out for a Manchester throw. So let's see. Oh, has some nice skill down the line by Bissaka. I mean, he's got some talent. Definitely needs to put it together. I don't necessarily think Manchester United is the team for him. But he's shown some talent early on. So far, this has been a pretty entertaining game. Again, I'm for this game, I'm not really a neutral. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a neutral for this game. I have a rooting interest in Manchester United. But I do appreciate good football. And, right now, Manchester United is playing the better football. Everton need to stop the attack. Again, Pickford did great from a poor clearance. Header at his back line. He saved it. He's got the counterattack going up the left-hand side. Richarlison, fluffs it. Trying to look for a Wilby into the box. Not happening. It looks like he might have slipped, honestly, when he went to make that pass. And United is comfortably resetting possession at their back line. And Manchester United give away the ball. You're on Everton. If you're an Everton fan, you're attacking down the right side, it seems like mostly, which is interesting, as Richarlison's on the left. He is your attack. However, Lampard must see something on that right side that gives them confidence. Just as I say that, they actually switch over to the left. Iwobi's got it in the middle. There could have been an argument if he would have gone down in the box. Everton might have got a penalty. He didn't go down. He jumped over. Yeah, that was... I'm not a fan of diving in any form or fashion, but when you're Everton and you need any points you can get, I mean, you need to take them any means as possible. Clearance all the way from Pickford to De Gea. Fernandez in midfield, cycling it back to their back four. picking it up. Oh. Rashford lost the ball just to up. And we've got a foul on Richarlison by Wan-Bissaka. It doesn't look like there's going to be a card. Yeah, just coming from behind. I mean, this is the thing about Richarlison. I do follow the Brazil national team. I'm a big fan of them. Richarlison would be much higher on my list of players I like if he would, take his rolling around and somewhat shithousery out of his game. I mean, I think he's got the talent that he doesn't need to do that. So for me, I think he can be definitely elite. I don't anticipate him to stay at Everton. Obviously if they go down, he's not staying at Everton. Let's be real. Would Newcastle take a look at him? For me, talent-wise, it's there. It's just, as Hal's mentioned, they're looking at characters, what the character of the player is. So it's hard to say. But I feel like some of his antics could be coached out. Oh, Manchester United on the break here, going down the left-hand side. Oh, poor cross. Oh, and a wasted attacking opportunity by Fernandez. Just not very cross. There's no one there. I mean, they had it on. Rashford was coming as fast as he could. Ronaldo was there. It's just, that wasn't a good cross by Fernandez. We got to throw in on the left-hand side, going toward Manchester. Okay, looks like Everton's now going to get a throw toward midfield. Again, anyone watching, please comment, like, subscribe. We could talk about this game as it's going on. We could talk about Newcastle. We could talk about Rennes. We could talk about the World Cup. Whatever you guys want to talk about. You can ask me questions about myself. How does an American get into English football or French football? French football one's interesting. That one's more of luck. So United's recycling possession in back of the back. There we go. Oh. They're getting forward here, deep into Everton, and nope, was not offsides. Oh, Matic, he thought he won. I need to see that again. I thought Matic actually won. I thought it was out on the Everton, Richarlison. So we'll see if they show replay here in the United States. Wilby's got it. He's going down the left-hand side, attacking. Down, cross in, no. I'm not a fan of Calvert-Lewin playing out so wide and trying to cross in. Just get the man into the box. Just get him into the box, because that was a poor cross. They had the break on. Again, just get him in the box and let him do what he does. Yes, he's out of form. Yes, he's probably rusty, but we know where his strengths are. Playing so far out on the wing would not be a strength for me. Just keep playing in the box. When you play in the box, you give yourself more opportunities. That's how Newcastle got their penalty. So I'm not. Some teams like favor these long shots. I think they're needed at times, but I'd like to see teams work it more into the box, just because I believe more good things can happen than not. It's just for whatever reason, sometimes they just don't, get it in. Manchester United attacking down their left side, Everton's right side. They've won a throw. Recycling possession at the back. It was a poor flick on to give possession away to Everton. Playing the long ball. Nope. All the way back to De Gea. So right now, Manchester's taking it out the field on the left-hand side. Everton's right side. Oh, Fred. Oh, that's going to be a no foul. Okay. Guess the official says he's got the ball, but Fred was definitely taken out. We'll see. Looks like Lindelof has got the ball, playing it in. Again, they're going hard on this left-hand side, Everton's right-hand side. So oddly enough, it looks like they're attacking each other's side, same side. Everton's tried to attack down their left, Manchester's right a few times. It just hasn't. Oh, he just missed Richarlison for a nice, pass. Held up, Richarlison goes in. Oh! Goal! Gordon. Man, oh man. Man, Gordon comes through. That was poor defensive work on United. Poor breakdown. Let's see this again. Coming back. The pass was overhit to Richarlison. They did good. Wobie did a nice little flick to Gordon, and they just, I don't know what. It looks like I got a Maguire deflection. Let's see this. I'm finally getting it in America in slow motion. I think it deflected off of Maguire. Yes, it was a deflection off Maguire. But they put themselves in a good situation. So not much you can do about that. And we have a Everton have life. Yeah, I was not expecting that goal either. Yeah. Good in the sense that I bet on Maguire for my pre-thing. I thought he could. Yeah. Yeah, there goes everyone's prediction, to be honest, Joey. I don't think we anticipated Everton scoring. To be honest, I don't know how much you've seen of the game, but Manchester has been, they were controlling the game. Oh, you love the graphic? Yeah, I got something special if Manchester ever score. I prepared for a Manchester win, to be honest. So I do have a few other things up my sleeve. So we'll see. Um, to make it entertaining. Yeah. Thanks for joining in, Joey. We've had a few people, but no one in chat so far. Gordon's taking this free kick from a somewhat dangerous area. Let's see, could they make it two? Nope, just over the bar. Seamus Coleman over the bar, but definitely in the last 5 minutes, Everton has picked up their game. First 5 minutes, Everton was the stronger team. Last 5 minutes, Everton is the stronger team. In between, Manchester United was dominant. So Ragnar cannot be happy. As I talked about in our pregame show, as much as, I think for Ten Hag, I believe them not being in Champions League or even necessarily Europe, I think benefits him overall in the long run. There's going to be split opinions on that, I'm sure, with if we can get some Manchester United fans in here. But yeah. We're tagging down the left again. Looking for, great clearance. Great clearance at the back. Something they did not have Wednesday night. Tangle of legs and ultimately a foul. Who's a foul on? Was that Fred or Fernandez? Now, I just don't know if we get the replays in America as you guys get over in the UK. So again, Manchester United has been mostly dominating the game, but that that deflection goal by Gordon in the 27th minute gives Everton life. But there's a long way to go. Long way to go. Did I just see Pogba starting to warm up on the sidelines? Seems a little early here. No, there's nothing in that. Fred. So we're in the 33rd minute here. Everton with the free kick. Whipped it. Oh, pretty good, but defended well. Iwobi back in. Oh! Manchester is struggling to clear it. Was there offsides? Yep, Richarlison offsides. So once again, Manchester's back four is struggling here. I mean, it's nothing new. We've seen this all season. Look, Pogba look like he's going to be coming on. I don't know if there's an injury or what is going on. Again, I don't have the sound on. So if anyone's in comments that can let me know what's happening, why the substitution might be coming before halftime, that would be interesting. Everton, good defense out. Wan-Bissaka, Matic back, and the recycling possession into the midfield. If Pogba comes on, is he coming on for Fred? Is there an injury? So we'll see. Wan-Bissaka is going to overlap on the right. Yep, finds him. Ronaldo to Sancho, who has been very quiet recently. In fact, I don't think I mentioned Sancho at all. Nice dig in. Oh, that was a good punch by Pickford. Again, Pickford for me right now is Everton's man of the match. I do know that Gordon has the goal, but Pickford is having a good game. Again, Newcastle fans, we slate him when he does bad, but he's had 2 great goals, great punch out there. So let's see. He will be with the ball in the middle. Back to Pickford. Pickford with a beautiful pass to Richarlison and shot. Oh, De Gea save. Oh, that was a great save. That was he needed to save that. Okay, we're gonna update this ticker here. That was a great save by De Gea on Richarlison. It looks like Fred is coming off. I don't know if he is injured. Something's happened. Pogba is on. We'll see. I actually think Fred has had a decent year. Corner kick coming in from Gordon. Oh, misses everyone. Cleanup duty in Manchester clear. Somewhat clear. Not. Nope. Lost possession. Everton with the possession. Tell us no foul. So I tell you what, guys, this has been an excellent game. Way more competitive than one would have thought coming into this based on form. Manchester United, they need to ramp up their game. No one can say they haven't had chances. We'll look at the stats at halftime. I think I think Pickford is just, doing great. And I won't be surprised if he's potentially the highest rated Everton player at halftime. Assuming nothing shambolic happens in the next 13 minutes ish. 10 minutes. Yeah, there's not going to be much stoppage time here. Nice pass. We got the Wan-Bissaka, Matic driving in. Pogba lost the ball, but they retain possession. Out on the left. Cross is blocked by Gordon, who has been playing amazingly these last 2 games. His form is really coming into play. Oh, referees giving advantage. Doesn't look like Manchester United want the advantage. They'd rather have the free kick. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I feel like if there wasn't really an advantage because the ball ended up getting knocked backwards. So I think they should have given the free kick on that one. We're in the 39th minute. Byline pass and out for a Manchester United throw. Manchester United got roughly 8-9 minutes to do something here. Overall, to me, they have looked like the better team throughout the course of the time. However, Everton have played better in spurts, and the Gordon deflection off Maguire is the difference in the game so far. Everton win this game. The pressure ramps up on Burnley and Leeds. Still doesn't take away a Newcastle. I mean, this is not the result we would want to see, but again, we control our destiny more than others. So at this stage, for me, if we go down, there's no blame but the players. Pickford comes out, easy save, comfortable. He should be saving that one. I'm curious to see how many touches Sancho has had in this game. I just don't know. I don't know. Like Wan-Bissaka, I don't know if Manchester United is the team for Sancho. Maybe the new coach will integrate him better into the team than he has been. He definitely has talent, no doubt about it. But back to De Gea. De Gea clears it out. Not a great clearance. Ooh, almost made it all the way back. Right back to De Gea. So we'll see. Going. Not a great Everton clearance, but no one in red to take advantage of that. Pickford clears. So Everton's starting to ramp up the pressure again. I mean, these last 3 minutes, man, what do they got to lose? Go for it. Manchester United has been playing poorly in spurts. And when they catch them in those spurts, take advantage. We got Manchester breaking on the left-hand side. Cross in. Oh, over the bar. It looks like it was a Everton player who, one of their back four actually cleared that out for them. There's two of them there, so I'm not even going to pronounce the guy's last name. I think his first name is Vitali. So he cleared it over the bar. We've got a Manchester corner set piece. Here we come. Tellez. Oh, that was such a poor delivery. Tellez, man. If you're going to deliver those corners, someone else needs to do it because that was horrible. That was just a wasted opportunity because you guys have had chances in the box. Oh, oh. So we got to throw in the bottom third for Man United. Everton. Oh, almost. They're looking for a through ball, but it didn't happen for them. So Everton's slowing the game down. Looks like they're going to be happy to take this in 1-0. Obviously, they will be ecstatic. Manchester United. To be honest, they've had their chances. Pickford has come up with some good saves. And they just had that air. I mean, what can you say? Defense fell apart. I mean, it was a lucky deflection. But no one was closing down on Gordon. So, at the end of the day, Everton wins a corner here at the half. I'm going to stop clock at, try to hit it at 45. I'll restart it 4 seconds later into it when we get into the second half. Only 1 minute stoppage time. I didn't think there'd be much. This game has been free-flowing. It's been an excellent heck of a game. For anyone in the States that woke up to watch this game, feel bad for you guys on the West Coast. You're missing a hell of a game here. Better than probably, odds makers would anticipated it. We'll see. Everton with one last corner here before halftime, taking their time to ensure that this will be the final run of play of the half. Oh, good punch out by De Gea. Gordon gets the ball. And that is halftime. Halftime 1-1. 1-1. So we are at halftime 1-1. Everton holding on to those precious 3 points. That will definitely put pressure on Leeds and Burnley. Can they hold it? We will see. But let's look at these first half stats here. Let's see what's kind of going on in this game. See if my inclinations match up with what I'm seeing. Do the stats match with what I'm looking at? So my first guess is Pickford is probably going to be the highest rated Everton player, unless the goal for Gordon cancels out. And I think overall, I believe Everton are now the favorites. Even after 1 goal, they're now the favorites to win this game. So it only took 1 goal to become the favorites. So let's see. Are my eyes deceiving me? Pickford is, if without that goal, he would be the highest rated Everton player. I mean, he's looked spectacular, not going to lie. He's had 2 great saves. He's keeping them in the game for sure. So this is the form they need him in down the stretch. Gordon, he's okay. He's looked okay. I think his ratings bumped up through the goal. He hasn't had many touches. His passes are kind of off. But at the end of the day, he did score the goal. He was in the right place at the right time. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Their back line has been fairly solid. I haven't seen too many mistakes here. And their front line has been honestly disappointing. For me, Rich Allison, I don't think he's had a lot of touches, to be honest. Yeah, he's only had 19 touches, so they need to get him the ball more. I'm not sure, Calvert-Lewin. I don't know, man. He needs to be doing better. Granted, again, only 16 touches. They're playing out from the back, the long balls. They're not really playing through the midfield. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if you do make a substitution. I mean, what do you have? Damari Gray, Rondon. Just kind of not sure. You might be stuck with this guy. Then let's look at Manchester United. Again, Everton deserved to be up. Looks like Fred was injured. Does it say the injury that he was out with? Fernandez is looking good. I've called Wan-Bissaka out a few times. He is having a pretty good game, honestly. Jadon Sancho, let me see how many touches he's had, because 23, and his passing is 95%. For some reason, to me, he seems anonymous, and I don't know why, because the stats aren't bad on him, to be fair. I guess they're just not being played into a dangerous position. Yeah, I can't explain it. Because Rashford's had more touches. It looks like they've been, kind of favoring that left side, even though, again, Wan-Bissaka, I think they have something going here in this game, at least on this side. I'd like to see them continue that. Their defense hasn't been to the eye. It's been worse than what they're getting rated, just because they got picked out for that goal. It's hard to say. Fernandez obviously was their best player. I don't think that was even close. And they need to get Ronaldo into the game. Let's see. He's had 20 touches, but I think the touches he's getting aren't quality touches. So, onward to the second half. Any other changes they can make? They already put Pogba in. He hasn't been doing so great, but he's only played 11 minutes. So we'll see. He might grow into it. Changes to make. I mean, do you go with Alanga? Mata. I mean, to me, there's not too many changes from this bench that I would be looking at. I think this is the team. Once you made the Pogba Fred switch out, there's not too many people you can call upon. So this team is the one I feel like is going to have to get it done. Again, I would like to see them continue this right side with Bissaka and, apparently Sancho. I think they can. I think there's been opportunities there that they have not exploited enough. So yeah, we'll see. If you have any thoughts, please put them below in your comment section, and we can discuss those. So they're going over the highlights right now. So yeah, to me overall, it's a deserved lead. Maybe 0-0 would be more appropriate, but when you get caught out like that, you get a wicked deflection. I mean, these things happen. Unfortunately, I would say for Maguire, I know he gets a lot of stick in England. I mean, we're all more harsh on our national team players, I'm sure, about that. So I do kind of feel bad. I don't feel like he had a particularly bad half, but I think everyone's going to remember his positioning deflection for the goal. To me, that's just unlucky, but I won't be surprised after the match to hear him crapped on more. Again, fairly, unfairly. I don't know. I'm not a Manchester United fan per se, but do I think he's as good as what they paid for him? No. Do I think it's as bad as people make him out to be? Not really. You can kind of compare him to Joe Linton. The move doesn't match the money. And anytime that happens, the player is going to get more harsh criticism, than they deserve. So, that being said, would I take him at Newcastle United? Honestly, if you get him for cheap, and I'm talking like a very, very cut rate price, like we're talking like 10 to 15 million, maybe 20 million. I don't know what his wages are on. Yeah, I mean, we need better center backs, and he is younger, and he is frankly better than some that we have. So, would I take him? Yeah, maybe. And maybe his scenery will do him a better place of good. His performances at Leicester, he's never been able to replicate necessarily at Manchester United. He does good for the English national team. He's another one. Again, maybe the move to United isn't for him. I mean, not every player can play for one of the top 6 teams, and as a Newcastle fan, we'll probably start seeing some of that ourselves as we start, buying players. There's inevitably going to be players that, are coming from, lower quality teams are looking to move up, and they're going to struggle. So we need to remember that as well. Not every player will excel. So we need to be patient to a degree, but we can't be patient forever. At some point, if it's not working out, you don't want to hold on to a player 4 or 5 years. If you can tell between year 2 and 3, it's just not going to work out. Sell them before the value tanks too much, is my opinion. Unless that player, you bought them at 19, 20, 21-ish, then you have to give them time to develop, I think. But if you're buying those players, you already know that, obviously. But yeah. So we'll go into the Newcastle game from yesterday. We can look at some stats on that game during halftime here. Let's see. And there's some interesting little tidbits out here that people may or may not know. Obviously, when I was on John's show, Bruno Guimaraes was my man of the match. My co-man of the match was Wood. Again, I give him all the credit in the world for having balls of steel to take that penalty. He's not, necessarily in form in the Premier League, and he wanted the ball, and no one was going to take it away from him. He's the striker, and he did what a striker should do. So, this should, again, like I said earlier, this goal this one goal could justify his 25 million price tag. So this might end any Wood conversation for the end of the year, which is good. Other ratings, just to note, And these ratings are very objective. You have to see with your eyes, subjective. Um, to me, Kraft, I thought he played better than a 6.8. Um, uh, I thought, St. Maximum played a little worse than a 6.9. Um, you know, I thought Shelby was closer to a 7. Um, and I thought Joe Linton, if he had the through ball to Wood that led to the penalty. So I think that saved him. I don't think that was his best night. And we can dive into a little bit more of the stats here. Especially when we go to shots. We have shots on target. There are only 4 shots on target all night. Obviously Woods, and then St. Maximin, Joelinton, and Byrne. Joelinton actually did have a great, I thought it was, pretty good shot. Unfortunately, it was just right at Saw. So that's something he needs to improve in his game, to not necessarily shoot at the keeper, but to see him shooting again is wonderful, because in the future, I don't know his place in the squad will always be here. I mean, I love him. He's one of the guys behind me. I just worry about, as we get higher quality and we start playing with possession and we start being on the front foot more, is Joe Linton, does he have a place, or is he more of like a bench player for when we get the lead? I don't know. There's quality there. Is he a long-term solution? We'll see. I think he's owed another year of development. I think for him to take his career into his own hands and hire outside help, training outside of the club, paying for himself, or his agent, who knows how that works out. But to take the initiative, to me, shows that he wants it. And I think he will listen. And I think he will, I think he takes things to heart. So, yes, the last few games for him haven't been, what we've expected of him from the prior 8 to 9 games. Again, they haven't been horrible, but they haven't been, we've, as players improve, our expectations also improve of them. We do have to realize every now and then their form will drop a little bit. That's to be expected. But hopefully they also, they're professionals. I assume they're holding themselves to higher standards as well. So I don't think it's unreasonable the fans hold players to higher standards, as they show that they are achievable, especially when they're achievable in a consistent fashion. One-off games, I think it's a little unfair to the player to expect that. It's only when they start showing that consistency of quality, is it really fair to dig deeper in those. Um, so we are back. To the game. So let's see. Were there any changes? Did I miss any changes made at halftime? Although Everton's on the attack up. Lazy shot. Definitely not great. And Manchester got a corner here. Fernandez is doing the hard work for them today. Corner comes in. Not the greatest. There's an opportunity. Needed to be slightly higher. Let me quickly see if there's any halftime changes here. Doesn't look like there's any for Manchester United and none for Everton. So yeah, Wan-Bissaka is looking pretty good today. Again, another player I know Man United fans give stick to. Again, when you spend big money on these players, there is the expectation that it's just natural. Personally, I don't think it's the club for him. Well, we'll see. Everton's got the ball going back. Hoofs it up. Good clearance. Header by Maguire. Manchester United got the ball, but saved it. But unfortunately, it's got to go right back to Everton. And is it going to go out? Pickford is way out. Yep. Good play by Pickford. He was going to be out there to shield regardless. So, again, Pickford is doing very well. Or De Gea, sorry. My apologies. We are on the Manchester. So De Gea did really well there to shield Everton to ensure. Through ball. Almost. Rashford. Almost. Is that a warning to things to come for Everton? He just missed it. It was there for Rashford. He swung and missed. But if they can link up like that, I mean, they can get their goal back. Everton's on the break. Oh, poor. Oh, who was that? Was that Sancho? There's a poor pass. It looks like Pogba's getting booked for a challenge on Gordon. Yellow card, lunging tackle, 100%. 100% yellow card. I mean, we got a yellow card on Pogba. A little bit silly to do in the middle of the park. Didn't look like they were going to break it all, but we'll see. Looks like Pickford's coming up to take the nope. Shoot back. We're going to kick it into the left corner. And it is out for an Everton corner kick. So if I'm Everton right now, I'm thinking if I score again, I'm feeling really good. So we got Gordon taking the corner. In swinger up. Dealt with well. So we got a throw in on the far side for Everton. Looks like they're been attacking on the left side. Oh, Richarlison has it. Oh, waved off. He's brought down right outside the penalty box. Although, yeah, there's no foul, nothing in it. Oh, is that going to be an Everton corner or a goal kick? It's going to be a corner. Wan-Bissaka. I think he could have done better in clearing that off. Here comes the corner and overhit. Not the greatest. Godfrey over the bar. Little too far away for my liking. I like to see them put it in closer to goal. Definitely had definitely better than the past few crosses. Pogba's got it. Going down the left-hand side. We've got Tellus back to Pogba. Fernandez lost the ball. Poor. And recycle it again. Fernandez is taking the ball on the left hand. Go back to the middle. Tellus cross in. No. Oh, almost fell favorably to Wan-Bissaka. Richarlison's got it. He's breaking. Slowed it down. So Dominic Kamalua with a through ball. I don't think was a very good one, but dealt with well by Wan-Bissaka. I think he needed a little more on that one if he wanted Richarlison to catch up with it. He just gave Wan-Bissaka. It's fairly easy for him to get to it before Richarlison. So right now, Everton seems to be the more threatening team. Manchester United cannot seem to keep control of the ball. Oh, byline, good. Oh, he's in. No. Good play by Maguire to block the ball. Oh, poor pass. Poor pass by Fernandez. Just out of reach. He needs to come out. His second half needs to be as good as his first half. So we have another corner coming in from Everton. Good corner. Oh, it is cleared. And not completely dealt with. It will be. Nope. Cleared out. Everton in the middle of the park. He will be down. No foul. Manchester United get out of that. Looks like they're trying to set up the counterattack, which they... Oh, no, they lost. Saka steals the ball. Then gets dispossessed and cleared out by Manchester United for a Everton throw-in. So here come Manchester United coming down the left-hand side, cuts it back down to the middle. Long ball. Speculative at best. Pogba's got it. Oh, man. Looks like Manchester's potentially going to be warming up some people. If I had to make a guess, I'm going to say Rashford's going to come off. He's been losing the ball recently on the left-hand side. Oh, he's got it now. And, poor ball in from Rashford. He started well, and since then, just done nothing. Oh, and we got a Manchester throw deep in Everton territory on the far side. Looks like we got a United corner coming up on the near side. It's going to be taken by Fernandez. Short corner. Trying to set up a play. Not really going anywhere at the moment. No, that was poor. Wasteful. Come on, guys. Crossed in. Not very good one, but almost squirted through. Oh, good. And Everton clear. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin was doing good, holding up the ball. Eventually had to go back to De Gea. Everton is starting to press here. They can sense Manchester United's just, they look lackadaisical, tired. Oh, he drove into the box? What? Oh, man. Ronaldo lost the ball. Going into the box. Looks like Manchester United got back. Cross in from Tellez. It was actually pretty good. Ends up Everton trying to clear it. Looks like it is clear. Nope. That was going out of bounds. Back to De Gea. Got 30 minutes left here for Manchester United to equalize or go ahead. or Everton to build upon their lead. Which at the moment, if I was a betting man, Everton to get a second before Manchester United get a first, unless something drastically changes. I think one of my changes would be to substitute Rashford out. Pickford skies it over everyone, right to De Gea. Looks like we're making a double change here for Manchester United. Let's see. My guess is Rashford's one of them. The other one, I'm not sure who deserves to come off. Not sure if you take Sancho off, although he's been more lively this second half. I mean, you haven't heard my name say. Okay, so let's see. So it looks like the substitution is going to be Mata for Matic. So midfield change here. And the other one is the expected Ilagala for Rashford. Yeah, Rashford he started great, didn't end great. Again, another disappointing performance from him. For all the good he does in his community, you hate to see him get stick, but his performance hasn't been good enough. Up, down the byline, into the side netting. So Ilangala sending a warning. He's here. And he's going to be more dangerous than Rashford. Got 25 minutes and change to go. Can Everton hold on to this surprise 1-0 win? There we go. Ronaldo down to Ilangala. Back to Ronaldo. To Fernandez. Whip around to Pogba. Ronaldo, Pogba. Tellez. Back to Fernandez. Crossed in. Wan-Bissaka. Oh! Decently well played. But now they're breaking. Richarlison's breaking into a wall of red. Not a very good, not very smart. Manchester slow it down here. Out to the side to Tellez, to Ngala. Left side is heated up for sure after Ngala came on. Pogba's got it. Tellez with the cross right into Pickford. So, as you can see, there's been really no key moments in the second half. It's been kind of dull. There's been no really great saves, no really great shots on target. It's a game that's just existing at this point. So something needs to change. Manchester United is going to play out of the back. Maguire gives it off to Tellez. Oh, Pogba, that was not a good pass. Yep, and he fouled. Not smart, not smart. Looks like Demarai Gray's going to come on. Had to make a guess. I'd be Dominic Calvert-Lewin, maybe. I think he's been the worst of the front three. Just my opinion. Although Richarlison has not set the world on fire this game either, so. But just due to form. Excuse me. Woke up at 5 a.m. here on the East Coast to be with you here on Saturday morning. Everton are in here. Oh, clearance. And now Manchester may be on the counterattack. Oh, great clearance. Great clearance by Manchester United. Got his offsides, I believe, regardless. Great clearance. I think it was Wan-Bissaka that made the clearance in Lindelof's position. I'd have to see that back again. But definitely good play. If it was, I mean, right now for Manchester United, I mean, other than Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka is the man of the match here. Oh, volley. Oh, it's going to be a corner for Manchester United. The volley hit Godfrey, went out of bounds. Good thinking by Fernandes on the volley. Working it into the byline, cut out. Should be another corner. Alex Gordon cut that out for a corner. Another one by Fernandes. He takes a short corner, lifted it up. Header. Oh! Looks like it might have been a handball. It sailed over. Ian Gala sailed it over, although honestly, it looks like there was a handball before in the build-up, which I think they're actually going to give that as I think they're going to give it as a handball. Yeah, I think Lindelof's hand hit the ball. Yep, as I predicted, Demarai Gray on for Calvert-Lewin. He just, I don't know. Everton need him to perform, and he just has not performed. I mean, he wasn't horrible today, but he wasn't great today. Let's see. What did he end up with real quick? 27 touches, 64% accurate passes, only 4 aerial duels won out of 14. Not good enough. Not good enough. De Gea skies into the air toward the attacking right side. Brought down by Iwobi, dispossessed. Here we come. Tell us to up and throw in. Sancho's got it. Sancho's definitely looked better to me in the second half. Played it back out to Maguire. Maguire has the ball. Playing it around. Mata's gonna pass it into the box. Oh, looked almost like a foul, not called. Fernandez went down. Didn't look like the player went through him. We'll see. Yeah, he did go through him. They're going to say he won the ball, but that was a Wan-Bissaka clearance, the one earlier I was talking about. So, I mean, for me, you can't ask any more from him for the day. He's been outstanding. Again, there's still 17 minutes to go. They could all screw that up with one mistake, but we'll see at the end where the ratings end up at. But for me, it's either Fernandez or Wan-Bissaka at the moment. Man of the match for Man United. Skied over everyone. Picked up by Gordon. He's got dispossessed. Manchester United, they thought about breaking. They did. Through ball. Oh, just a little too much on it. Too much. Right idea, too much. Pickford kicks out. Cleared. Oh, looks like a foul. That's going to be a card. Oh, that's a card by Gordon. Oh, that looked painful. That's going to be a yellow card. Sancho tried to jump Gordon, but wasn't quite able to, and Gordon caught him. So, yep, deserved yellow card. Again, Sancho's kind of grown into the game here. Everton throwing on the far side. Throw in. Brought down by Everton. They're breaking. He sees Gordon through and. Oh, is that a. Nope. He's not calling it a penalty. Looks like he might have been tripped and he's the last man. The ball wasn't there, though, so that might be the difference. Definitely. We'll see if this goes to VAR. Let me look at this. No, I think Gordon dived. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in that. Yeah. For me, no. We'll see if it does go to VAR. I don't think it is. Corner, Manchester United. Again, that's one that looks worse in real time, but when you see it back, it's clear and obvious that the referee was correct. Incoming cross. Wow, Pickford goes all the way out. Not trusting his defense on that one. Pickford has had a hell of a game. Give credit where credit's due. He's got 13 more minutes to hold this. Manchester United again building up from the back. Coming down the left, giving it to Pogba. Mata. Going to Wan-Bissaka. In. Good win by Maguire. Going into the box. Oh, what a play. Dispossessed. I think that was a Vitality. Again, sorry, I can't pronounce his last name, but whew. Just getting again, really no key moments in this half. Not much has occurred. It's been kind of bland. Not sure if we have an injury or substitution. Are they going to take? So 10 minutes. 10 minutes for Manchester United. They lose this. Top four is over. I mean, they could be staring down an 8th place finish. Again, to me, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for Ten Hag. Equals less pressure. I'm sure the fans would be upset about not being in Europe. So, obviously if they lose this game, there's going to be questions asked because this is a game that they do not anticipate losing at all. Decore looks like he is going to be coming on. Probably for Delph, if I had to guess. For Everton. Yeah, Manchester United is trying to exploit this left side the second half. Pogba speculative shot. Great save. Okay, so there we go. That's our first. That was a great save. First key moment of the second half. That was a great save by Pickford going to his right. For Pogba shot that was actually going on target. I think that was the 80th minute. Like I said, we're going to give Pickford his due. We give him a lot of slack when he screws up. But let's admit when he's having a good game and kept out some goals. Coming down through. Still, again, playing through the left. Pogba. Lays it off. Tellez to Sancho. Back to Sancho. Back to Mata. Back to almost nobody. Played into the box. Oh, I don't think that was. Oh no, that was not. That was not a wise decision. De Gea comes out really far, almost to the center circle. Great over the top ball. They're in the box. Sancho's in the box. Sancho still got it. Passed it off. Oh, it's cleared. Cleared. There you go. Go. Cross. Bad cross. But Lindelof got the ball back. Maguire, Telles, Sancho. They're really hitting this left hand hard. Maguire, why was he shooting from that range? I don't know, but a Everton defender in the head. Again, keep working that left side, guys. If you're going to score, it's likely going to come from that left-hand side. I wouldn't be surprised if Sancho can get in here. He's looked way better the second half. Be curious. Oh! Whew, that was so Sancho hit, shot, deflected, and hit Wan-Bissaka. Saka shot. It was blocked. Had two Everton players diving in front of it. Man, this is turning out. And here we go. We're going to get Decore for... Yeah, it looks like Delph. Almost positive. I don't think I said on the screen yet. Yeah, it was Delph. Okay, guys, we are entering the 85th minute. It is crunch time. Again, keep attacking the left. You have something there. Don't change. And Pickford's guys it out of bounds deep into Manchester United's corner. Here we come again down the left-hand side. Ronaldo picks it up deep. Yeah, I haven't seen Ronaldo in the box too much today. Not sure if that's by design or what's going on. They're now playing on the right-hand side, going down. Pogba got pushed, and it's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get anything down this right-hand side. Yep. See the stewards coming lining up. They know if Everton wins, this will be massive. Massive for them. Pickford got a yellow card for time wasting. Otherwise, we haven't had really many cards. I believe only 3 in the whole match. And a yellow to Ronaldo for, I'm not entirely sure, dissent maybe. Without the sound on, I'm not entirely sure how he picked that up. I guess it's dissent. For some reason, Manchester United have tried to attack the right side this last few times. It's not working out. Everton's got the ball. They're coming down their left. Manchester right. They lost ball dispossessed. Now Manchester's pulling it back out to go down the left like they should be doing. And what the heck? That was what? There are no words for whatever. Jeez. Oh my God. That was poor. Poor. No, it was looking like Everton is going to get out with a 1-0 win here. Probably got at most, I mean, there's not going to be much stoppage time here. Maybe 2 minutes. That's my guess. Maybe 2 minutes. Good. Good play on. Keep going. He's got to keep going. You can't stop. Oh, he got dispossessed. Hernandez dispossessed. And it looks like it's going to be a foul. Yep. Oh, man. Yep. This is going to be a heartbreaker for Manchester United fans and a potential boost for Everton, definitely in the relegation battle. Guire's kind of hard done on the goal. I mean, but I know United fans will say they've seen it happen too much this season. Oh, here we go. No, poor giveaway in the middle of the park. By Manchester United, Everton's got it down the left side, into the box. Now they're just walking it into the corner. I think it's a little too early, guys, to do this. There's still going to be some added time. But there's going to be a throw-in. Throw-in by Everton. Obviously, time wasting full in effect here at Goodison Park. Okay. Nope. And just try to clear. Goes out to Everton. Everton's working it back, trying to get it into the corner. They better be careful. They're susceptible to counter at the moment if Manchester can get the ball back, which they can't. Kicked it out. 5 minutes of stoppage time. I have no idea where 5 minutes came from. Yeah, that is a very generous 5 minutes. Very, very. I was thinking too. Again, if a goal's going to come, I think it's going to be down the left-hand side. I think at some point Sancho will be involved. Ronaldo has not had it. Oh, speak of Ronaldo, I was about to say he had a great game, but he's fighting for the ball, and he's lost the ball. And that was kind of poor. Everton was breaking. They basically gave the ball up. Here we go again. Down. We got a Manchester throw on the far sideline. Boys. Crunch time. You can see how much Lampard wants this win. They need this win if they have their hopes to stay in the Premier League. Oh, Ronaldo! Great save by Pickford. Great save. Ronaldo's claiming handball. Let's see. Let's see. They're replaying it. I can't. They're going to do slow-mo. Oh, that I can't tell. I can't tell. It's going to be Keane. Oh, I think it did hit Keane. Oh, are they going to review this one? It's hard to say. It was such close range. I think they're not going to review it due to how close of the range it was, but it definitely did hit Keane in the arm. There might be, I expect there's to be some controversy after this. So, but again, that was a great save. Again, let's give, I hate to do it, but let's give Pickford another great save at the 93rd minute. I mean, he is the man of the match. I will be surprised if anyone's rated higher than him. We'll check here before the end, but he, for all his faults, he showed up today. Looks like, oh, foul on Everton. Got a minute left. Everton guy rolling around and the Everton guy flopping. Game's not going to get stopped for that. Going in. They tried to, I don't want to say fake an injury, but Everton guy went down in the box. Coming in. Oh, what a punch by Pickford. I think that's Gordon rolling around like a fish back there, trying to, he's finally up. That was a great punch by Pickford. They've got 30 seconds to go. Can they get something? Looks like it's not going to happen. Looks like, can't believe that they weren't fouled. Yep. End of the match. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Everton, when they needed it, they won. They won, and at Manchester, Ten Hag, you really want to inherit this team. I mean, they've got issues, man. Never would have thought. That is surprising. I don't even have a shocked Pikachu meme to pull up. So let's see. Everton, they're putting pressure on Leeds. So Leeds is going to need something today. And they keep the pressure on Burnley. Goodison Park is going crazy here. And United, I mean, Newcastle, we did you a solid last night. If we had lost, you'd have fell all the way back to 8th place. I mean, I still think that's a potential. I think that would be ideal, honestly. Not, I mean, your fans will revolt, or they may not think so, but for your new manager, I think it'll be ideal not to have to play midweek games while he works on the squad. So let's check real quick. Let's see. Let's go to the final standings. My man of the match is Jordan Pickford, and yeah, it looks like it's not even close. He is the highest rated Evertonian player. He had, let's check out his stats. He had, 4, again, yeah, I mean, we went over this. He had 4 great saves. And that punch at the end was fantastic. We can give him all the stick he wants, but he pretty much won the game for Everton today. They honestly didn't look like scoring except for the deflection. And they kept Man United out. For Man United on their side, the guy kept saying, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire the highest rated, but I think this was one of his best games. Wan-Bissaka, he did great. And I think, they didn't have anything on this right side. Even when they replaced Rashford with Ilangala, nothing happened. This side was non-existent today. Everything should have been going down this right side in the first half, left side in the second half. Some reason they did try to go this direction, but Sancho also increased his score in the second half. I mean, he was doing really well. I think this is one of his better United games. Not sure what the United fans will think about that. Ronaldo was, to me, absent. He probably would. He had 41 touches. Those must have been soft touches. I don't remember him touching the ball 41 times. So, but yeah, I mean, crazy. Let's see. With this win, pulls Everton up to 4 points above the drop, but Burnley still has a game in hand. Assuming Burnley beat Norwich today, all it does is reset where we were at the beginning of the weekend. Pressure is still on all these teams up here. I think none of these teams can safely sleep yet. I think the teams that are on 34 points, Brighton and Newcastle, I think they are the closest. Brighton, though, could be a sneaky one to fall back. They cannot score. No one's talking about them, but they have a scoring problem at the moment. So, yes, they're 6 points above Leeds, 10 points above Burnley. Let's just look at their fixture real quick and see what is going on with Brighton. So they're going to play Arsenal today. Not going to be good probably for them. They're going to play Tottenham next week. Likely not to be good for them. Then they've got Manchester City, Southampton, Wolverhampton, Manchester United, Leeds, and West Ham. Brighton is a team in trouble, potential trouble, in my opinion, that no one is talking about at the moment. So I'm going to actually, I think Brighton is the team that I think they're in bigger trouble than Newcastle is at the moment. So thank you all for joining Outhouse Saloon and this watch-along. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Please like and subscribe. I do watch-alongs, 7:30 a.m. games over in America on Saturday. We, depending on what the game is, we talk about the game. And, we can talk about other things as well. Before I leave, let's see what the game is for 7:30 next week. I think it might be the Tottenham-Brighton game, which I just mentioned. Brighton could be in more trouble than people give them, than people think they are. Let's see here. Go previous. Yep. So next weekend I'll be doing the Tottenham Brighton game. Again, if Brighton lose, they do not have an offense. And they do not have also an easy run-in. So if I'm Newcastle, I'm feeling even better about that. And if I'm Brighton, I'm not too worried, but it's in the back of my mind. I mean, you look at this form, this is pretty poor form. I mean, you lost to Burnley. I mean, we in Newcastle, we beat you. You tied Norwich. I mean, the last game you won was in February at Watford. So, everyone says Graham Potter's a genius. He might be, but he also might be in trouble. We'll see how that plays out. Again, thank you all for joining. It was a wonderful game, much more exciting than I anticipated. Never anticipated Everton win. Didn't even have a nice meme or gift for the Everton win. It didn't cross my mind. But again, please like, subscribe, join, leave comments. And this is Andrew with Outhouse Saloon. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.